Thank God it's Friday. It's an amazing day. It's been a day full of focus and a whole lot of great activity. I had the chance to play a bit of tennis this evening, and it's amazing. I play with this very elderly man, being his 80s, and the way he's moving, the way he's doing things, you want to wonder if he's actually 80. And that's one value I pick from that. That's the value of exercising your body. While we are young, while we grow old, our body is still in shape. So how did your day go today? I believe it's amazing as well. And it's Thank God Friday, like most people say. Welcome to this section. Welcome to this amazing section where you will get information on the one thing that will give you the best chance to make the most of 2022 and beyond. Welcome to Diamond Mind High Income Skills Program that will allow you to be able to scale up. And once you scale up, surely will scale up. You become employable globally, you become relevant in business and everything you are doing. That's one thing you will know today. You will have awareness on this and you have access to this. And this one thing will change your life forever. That I'll promise. My name is Wurala Majid. I am a digitalpreneur, a wealth and a wellness coach. It always wasn't like this for me. I did not know anything more than just sending text messages and making calls on my phones. I am not techie at all. But it happened that a friend that I got to know on Facebook actually did a post on Facebook saying, I just bought a return ticket with the money I made online. And I was like, wow, so it's possible to truly make money online. And that was what woke me up the more. And I went in search. I paid a whole lot of money. The person that showed me is actually someone who is very techy, and I'm not techy at all. And he was teaching from the tech bubbles, from the high side. I couldn't complain even though I paid hugely. And it's not that person's fault. But I didn't stop because I know this is the future. Courses, mentors, learning abroad, thousands of dollars, millions of naira invested. And today I do amazing things that I'm shocked at myself. So don't worry if you're not techy like me. Okay. These are things that can be learnable. But then, why is this so important? It's so important because we all want to make a lot of money. Am I right? Do you want to make a lot of money? No matter how nice you want to talk about it. So if you want to make a lot of money this year and beyond, can I have a yes in the chat section? If you like to make a lot of money this year and beyond, and money is important to your life, can I have a yes in the chat section? So I know if I'm talking to the right people or not. Super important, fantastic. The simplest way to make a lot of money. This is what I'm about to show. I want to move this away. What is the simplest way to make a lot of money? The Googler said the secret to greatness is service to many. The more people you serve, the greater your life will be. Let's see this. His mouth is up. Okay, maybe network. The simplest way to make a lot of money is to have a lot of people. So if you want to make one money, you give solution to one person. If you want to make more money, you can give solution to 10, 50 people. If you want to make a lot of money, you want to give solution to a lot of people's problem without limit. That's the message anyway. I don't know why it's happening, but it's okay. So, and that is it. But how do you give solutions to a lot of people without you burning out? That is where these skills come up, by which whatever you have to render in business or service or product, you can do it more effectively, multiple, without limitation when you have these skills. And that makes all the difference. So whether you are a big business owner, a small business owner, you deal in car, you are a realtor, you deal in real estate, you sell physical material, clothes or anything, e-commerce, anything, this will work for you effectively and you will smile for the rest of your life. This is going to allow you to have the privilege to be able to do something many have not been able to do. What is that? We all spend time on phone, but most people's time on phone is never converted to wealth. So the question is, what's your screen time? This is 8 hours, 54 minutes. People spend more than half of their life daily on the phone. But then the screen time, how much of this is translated to wealth? Let me ask you a question. Wouldn't you be more wealthy if you can convert 50% or more of your screen time to direct wealth? Wouldn't you be wealthy? Let me have a yes in the chat box if you agree with me that you will be more wealthy. Wouldn't poverty reduce if people's screen time can be converted to wealth? Let me see a yes in the chat box. Do you agree with that? Yes, of course, yes. And that's the goal, that's the thing. Very, very important. A lot of people are carrying phones and yet they are broke, they are poor, and they buy data even though they don't have money and they are poor. Doesn't make sense. This I promise you will be able to do.
It's time for everyone's favorite.
But before we go further, it's important that we're on the same page. I don't want to make assumptions. Every important part of life is going digital. Are you aware of that? Work is going from factory to laptop, boardroom to Zoom. Friends, from neighbors to followers. Game from what is happening Fortnite now than basketball and football put together. That is shocking. Because the metaverse is happening already and our school system did not prepare for it. What the system prepare us for is finish, go and get a job. But things are changing that we don't even need physical human mostly there. A lot of things are happening, and that's part of it is the metaverse. Let's check this out.
Over the last year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Looking good. Let's get together real quick for a debrief.
I'm free now. Let's jump in. Hi.
Amazing, right? You can just put something on your face like a glasses and then you can be anywhere you want to be. That's the future. That is the future. The future is not the have certificate I'm looking for a job around. If you don't have these skills or skills that are relevant, which one of it primarily is actually digital skills, which company and organization need, then you will be surely be left behind.
It's going to take at least 2 years to get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos. People who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel. People with an eye.
Yeah, that is it. Those are the people that anybody wants to employ. That say you be employable globally. And then you can do a lot of amazing things for yourself, for your business, for service, and a whole lot of other things. Very, very, very important. That's what I'll bring to you. Diamond Mind High Income Skill Masterclass Course. So that you have access to these skills that are life transforming. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, video editing, website building, sales funnel building. You will be able to have access to these skills that are high income skills that you will change your life as much as you want. Because once you do that, your value will go up and your income will never remain the same. On module 1, you're going to have access to the Diamond Mind. You might be wondering, mind is the most important asset with which we can put all the resources we have in the world. 99% of your success lies between your 2 ears. I might be thinking we're talking about high income. If you have the high income skill, your mind plays a major role. We all want results in life. Results is controlled by the action we take, but the action we take is controlled by the programming, which happens in the mind. If you maintain the same programming, life will be the same last year as this year. Nothing will change. People go for crossover night, people go and pray, which is fine to pray, but if you don't change your thinking, your programming, things will primarily remain the same. And you must alter this paradigm if you must achieve your desire, if you must have an improved result. You must have improved results. You need to alter this paradigm, this programming. What about if you don't know it? Because it's not taught in school. We already have the knowledge and the power to accomplish most anything we want, yes. But however, we have not developed a clear understanding of how these paradigms are formed or how they control habitual behavior. And that's why sometimes there's something we call financial thermostat. Why you believe, oh, you are from this family and this is what you cannot make, you think you can be wealthy, this is control in this programming. If you can get to alter it from here and have a new paradigm, you will change your result and change your life. We're going to take a deep dive into this so that you understand how this is formed and how this affects our habitual behavior. Therefore, people do not do what we already know how to do. You don't want somebody knows it's not making enough days to make progress. Sees what he can do, then his paradigm is failing again. Inferior knowledge, inferior result, and that's causing confusion and actually frustration as well. The secret to that freedom is to change this. This is what has led a lot of you thinking internet fraud is the way, taking a lot of you to a place where they think sleeping around is the case for ladies, thinking a lot of people to think it's all about getting politics and take public fund will make them wealthy. Not at all. It's a big mistake. Wealth does not come from
There is
that.
a story of a Major League Baseball player who's...
And here, this is how 95% of people create their future ignorantly. The result that's happening, what they don't like is happening to them. Probably not the best of what they want, and they are continuously complaining and talking about it. You are feeding your mind without knowing. Then your subconscious mind will create the idea of the programming from there, which can be different from this foundation. The body will act accordingly and it keeps having the same result. And that's why generations can go being the same. Let me send the chat to this person who is not. Let me just send it quickly. You need, goodness. Okay. You need to click on the mic. Yeah, okay, I'll send that quickly. A person that's missing out big time. So that's how it happens. And if you don't know how to change this, you continue to pay. This is what is keeping 95% of people or more in financial struggle without knowing. You also have access to hear my Sienna story. I use this same mind that most people use against themselves, but I also learn how to change it and use it for myself. And I use it to achieve this Sienna in less than 2 weeks. You can use it for anything you want. For things to change, we all have to change. Very, very important. But until you are going to have access to online advantage, because definitely online has advantage. That is when you can multiply effect. What you can do in 1 year, you can do in 1 or 2 or 3 months. But if you don't understand this leverage, you're going to work too hard. To do that effectively, the world is changing. You need to live with value. It's called ATM attraction marketing. You come with value, whatever your field is or your business line. If it's car, give people information. Okay, now it's on. Now your audio is on. Fantastic. So now, whatever you deal with, whether you sell car or you sell clothes or you're a real estate person or you're in fitness or into anything, what you want to bring out is not come for my thing. It doesn't work that way. You want to look for value, do research, search for value, what people that want to be your client or ideal audience are looking for, and go and bring that value from anywhere and bring it to them. It might be a WhatsApp group, it might be something, bring it to them on Facebook group, bring it to them. On your timeline, your stores, let them see those value all the time. And when they see that, they will build rapport with your this thing. Now they begin to trust you. They begin to see you as an expert in your field. And now by the time you educate them on the service and what you have to render, they are more open to listening to you and do businesses with you. But if you do not do that, you guess what happens? What is going to happen is that people are going to see you as salesy. They are going to see you talk about your thing all the time. You are talking about you are not talking about them. You are talking about you, not talking. I saw something today. Let me give you an insight. The person wrote on his status says to view something about my business. Follow my YouTube channel. It's a lot of mine. There's nothing about them. And I don't know about you. You don't care about who am I. You care about yourself, isn't it? So if I can talk about what you want in line with what I have service with, then I'm going to attract a lot. This is a whole lot of things here. And then you can qualify people you want to serve and disqualify those you don't want to serve. And then you can offer your solution. And at that point, trust me, people are sold already. We're going to take a deep dive into this in the master class. And this can turn any business around. This can turn your life around. The same way you can use these skills you can use to create your digital product and you'll be doing amazingly well. There are people making tons of millions just from selling their ideas and brains. But sometimes you have more idea than them, but you don't know how to do it so well. That is it. We're going to take a deep dive into that. Traffic sources. Traffic is very, very important. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. Traffic is there. We're not going to create traffic, but we need to be able to put your information, your value information in front of the right traffic. That's what you need to learn how to do. And you're going to take a deep dive into that. We're going to look at this in two ways. One is going to be the organic, where it's actually free, you're not paying any money. You do that through the acronym of PI. You post valuable stuff, story, and what we call 16 questions. People interact with the content, interact with them, and then you educate them on what you have to offer, and a whole lot of things happen there. People make tons of millions from that alone. Then, the second one is the paid, when you pay Facebook or platform to do it for you. The way to go about it, we're going to show you, we're going to take a deep dive into Facebook ad and Instagram ad as well. And you know how to do this effectively and make a whole lot of success out of that. Finally, as that is happening, module 3, it's important that you have a system in place that will take care of things for you. Other than that, you will burn out. You know, it's like you're looking for something. Now you are seeing more than what you can handle. You want to run away, and you can run. You spoil your reputation like that. So you need to actually have a process in place that will not involve you so much that at a click, a lot of things can happen. Just at a click, a lot of things can happen. And that's automation. We have the board, the funnel design. You can know how to build landing pages. You've seen that, tons of that. Lead magnet, lead generation. Now you can turn your Facebook profile, the same Facebook profile you have that is there doing nothing, can be turned into a lead generation and sales generation machine that will bring in things for you 24/7, whether you are there or not. I'm going to at this point show us a sneak peek into what I mean quickly. Let me show you a quick example. Okay, here, let's see this. All right, here. So this is somebody's Facebook profile. But this profile has been turned into a lead machine. Can you see that? That's the profile now. It's not just putting picture or putting some other thing, it's putting value. Free video training reviews, 3 proven skills to bank extra 25K, $50 weekly using your smartphone, even if you have never made any money online. This is free. Not showing. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Let me reshare my screen. Let me reshare my screen. I'm sure you see it now. I'm sure you can see my screen now. That is it. So now somebody wants to know how my smartphone can make me money. Everybody wants to know that kind of. So discover 3 proven skills to bank extra this and that. And this is the link you have to click. You click on this link, the guy is not there, he's sleeping, he's playing somewhere, but this is working for him. Now you have to put your name here, because if you don't put your details here, that means you don't want it enough. And if you don't want it enough, it doesn't want to deal with time wasters. So this is going to help you attract the right quality people coming to you by themselves, kind of. So if I see this, I'm the one coming to you by myself now, saying, well, I want what you have here. Please, how can you help me? More like that. And then when he clicks here, the person automatically gets into your world more. And then you can show what you have, give value you have, give other things you have, and other things. And it says here, we like to remain employable globally in 2022 and beyond. And the information that comes here for the first time, new breakthrough system reviews how to bank extra, so. It could be fitness, it could be car, it could be anything. can apply to anything you do. And now you will see you attract quality people, and then you are not actually posting endlessly on the social media sometimes. All right, so I'll share the other screen. That's an example. I'll share this other screen again so that I wrap this up. I hope you are getting that. Is that amazing? If you think that's amazing. And will it be more amazing if you can know how to do this by yourself, not paying somebody to do it? Would that be amazing? Let me have a yes in the chat section. That's amazing. Let me have a yes in the chat section that businesses can go on without you being there. With this same idea as well, you can sell your brain. How do I mean? There are ideas you are sitting on. I have seen a teacher sell the idea he has. I was crying because he thought, why didn't I know this all this while? Because one thing is I can teach in class, how much will they pay me? But I can create educational digital product, something that helps students, and I can do it once, and I can serve thousands of students all over the country. I can make more money and make more impact. That's what we're talking about. And that's why it's important, no matter what you do, this skill will help you. It will help you tremendously. That's a promise. Now, I need to ask this question at this point. And the question is, will you like to let me show you an offer where you can, the best way where you can actually learn these skills and where you can actually create abundance, how you can create abundance of wealth without limitation? If you'd like me to show you that, let me have a yes in the chat section. At this point, I need your permission to go further than this place. Let me have a yes in the chat section if it's important for you to know how to access this, to know how to do it by yourself seamlessly. Whether you are not techie, it's okay. I'm also not techie. Do I know this before? No, I don't know it, but now I can do this stuff by myself. I do not know, but I went on that journey. It took me a lot of time, cost me a whole lot of money, millions of naira, thousands of dollars, sleepless nights to get it done, even though you have to practice and master. But my goal is to keep it very simple for you so you can access it. So let me see if it's important to you. Let me have a yes in the chat section. Let me have a yes in the chat section. With these skills, there's no limit to what you can do. I need a yes. I need a yes. No limit to what you can do, no limit to what you can achieve, and your speed is not limited. Okay. All right. Thanks for that confirmation. I'm seeing a lot of that already. That's fantastic. Let me show you how. Before then, the first thing I'm going to show you here is what we call wealth trade. In life, we're all trading. You trade. I can trade this phone, get this phone. This is a bigger phone. If I trade this phone to get this phone, I'm trading up. If I trade this phone to get this phone, I'm trading down. So in life, a lot of people are actually trading down without knowing. The four types of wealth: financial wealth, which is money, salary, any other means like that. And then we have the social wealth, which is status. It comes with money, we make or something. Then we have the time wealth, which is our time freedom. Time and our freedom is limited. It's 4 hours per day. It's 35 days a year and like that. Very important asset. And then also here is physical wealth. And the physical wealth is our health. It's also not something you can just do anyhow. Meaning the last two, the time and the financial wealth, are the greatest assets. These ones are available, you can create abundance of it, isn't it? But then you know what people do? Majority of people trade their time and their physical, which is their health, today's financial wealth, which is quick income, and the social wealth, which is only temporary, that when they are not enough to have that. And when people do this, our parents did this, a lot of people do without knowing, you pay dearly because people retire old, sick, and broke. So be wary of jobs and anything you do that will trick you in with a bit of you're going to do this and that, and it's going to take your time and it's going to take your health away from you. Be very, very aware of that. You want to make a smarter choice than that. And that's why here with that at the back of your mind, I want to show you how to make money with these skills. One, you actually can work for someone. This is what majority of people do. It's the most common and the most limiting way to make money. This is where you find financial struggle the most. Then you can become a professional. Special courses, special discipline, you spend more money, then you can make more money, but then you also don't have time for yourself. Then you can be your own boss, which is how people get time and financial freedom. But even at here, the traditional business here, which is what a lot of people call business, which is what they do, will still cost you millions. You don't still have time. You have the business owning you, not you owning the business. We're not talking about that. But there is a special recommendation, a unique one that removes all the drawback, gives you time, gives everything you want, and gives you a pure chance to have success. So that like many business, 9 business will fail out of 10 business, yours will break through because you have all things done for you. You just have to act, and your success is guaranteed. Let's check the information from this video.
There are basically 3 ways you can earn money. First, you can work for someone else. You have a job. Essentially, you agree to trade your time for a salary or an hourly wage to build someone else's business. They decide the role you perform, the hours you work, the length of your employment, and the value that your time is worth. Jobs are the most common, but often the most limiting ways to make money. The second way you can earn money is with a profession. Some examples would include doctors, lawyers, or engineers. In this case, you get a higher education or develop a specific set of skills or knowledge, and you're paid for those services. Professional services often offer a higher level of compensation, but come with longer hours and a greater commitment. They tend to require ongoing training and a significant investment of time and money. Now, the third way you can earn income is what a lot of people dream about. That is, being your own boss. Few would argue that this is the most exciting, flexible, and rewarding way to make money. In this model, you are no longer building someone else's dream, but rather your own. The key benefit of being your own boss, and this is important, is that you have the opportunity to leverage the efforts of others to accomplish more and therefore earn more than you otherwise could on your own. This is how people improve both their financial freedom and their time freedom. Unlike a job in which you trade your limited time for a set amount of money, business owners can turn other people's efforts into personal potential. We'll talk more about this in a few minutes. So, there are 3 ways you can earn money: work for someone else, become a professional, or be your own boss. Let's focus on the home business industry. The first question to answer is, what is a home business? I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory, right? But the reality is that this industry is often misunderstood. Did you know, for example, that according to a recent report released by the United States Census Bureau, that 49% of all U.S. businesses are home-based? There are over 20 million home businesses in the United States alone, with a new one started every 6 seconds. Worldwide, it's a staggering $427 billion a year industry. Now, as the name implies, a home business is any business that an individual can operate from their home. Certainly, that includes many traditional businesses like web design, fashion, tailoring, technical services, repair services, and many others. But what we're interested in today is a very unique and rapidly growing subset that has a distinct set of advantages over the more traditional businesses. For example, unlike the other businesses mentioned, this subset typically requires no training or past experience, very little startup capital, and there's no accounts payable, no accounts receivable, no inventory. There are no employees, nor the headaches, expenses, licenses, certifications, and overhead that come along with a traditional business. The kind of home business we're going to talk about, you can work part-time, full-time, or even just in your spare time. You're the boss, so you decide. In short, the home business we're interested in offers far greater flexibility, eliminates many of the costs, expenses, and other drawbacks of a traditional business. And yet, it offers tremendous potential, often with less invested. You'll see why that is in just a few minutes.
That's an amazing model. It takes out all the drawbacks, the setbacks, the challenges, and gives you a pure chance to achieve greatness. provided you are not lazy and you take action. That's amazing. That's an amazing model. You want to take a serious look at that and take serious advantage. Recommended leverage business model will give you a chance to experience total life transformation. That's what it's going to do to you. You will experience total life transformation. And like businesses are supposed to be hectic and challenging, and you have to have a lot of experience and things. That's what I thought. But with this model, all those are out. Eliminate the drawbacks, secure my real world and physical wealth and my time wealth, with which I can create abundance of anything I'm looking for. You can do that. That's amazing. That guaranteed is a vehicle that will take you to your dreamland, from where you are to where you want to be. You will get there. And also, the other part is, how am I going to do this? I do not have experience. You don't need to have experience, because there are systems in place that make this happen. And thirdly is, how do I deal with people I don't know? Much people I don't do this. There's a win system in place that will help you change the course of business. Like, instead of you going after your ideal clients or audience, they are rather coming to you by the system that is created. And that's amazing. And they come to you and they do business with you, and they are happy doing business with you, and they recommend you, and they're your biggest fan. That's amazing. These are all the things I was thinking. Is it possible for this? Clears it all. Eliminate the drawback is low risk and high reward. I was thinking, oh, business has to be huge capital to do. But this is lowest risk and highest return on investment. It's predictable, it is scalable, and it's generational. Not you are hoping and wishing. It's predictable, it's scalable, and generational. You can plan it and make it go more. Then you have total life freedom. I've through this leverage model that I'm recording, and that's why I'm recording. This has changed my life, changed the course of my life. I've traveled internationally 26 times. I've asset in and out of the country. I've been able to buy 12 cars in the course of this business model. I've been able to help over 300 individuals earn 67 figure income. They won't work for anybody in their life. They are experiencing true total life transformation. And yours will be the next story. You need to take a deep look and give yourself a chance at this. I'm not the only one. Check out this young lady who started from nobody, and look at the transformation that happened in 4 short years. Her life changes great. Can you see her? Can you see her? Wait for it. Can you see that? That's her mansion, that's her second ride. She doesn't have to sleep around. She doesn't need to depend on politics or anybody. She's doing amazingly, amazingly well. Changing her life and changing a whole lot of life. So when I told you this is a guaranteed leverage business model, trust me, take advantage and your life will never ever remain the same. Now to it. Get transformed, you need to get skilled up now. Whatever it is, you need to get skilled up. What you do with anything you do, you want to take around anything you want to do, is just primarily you skill up. Once you skill up, your life will not remain the same. Mind act like you know it's priceless. If I can use that to attract that big Sienna in 2 weeks, then you know it's priceless. You get that for only 10,000 naira. Organic traffic means you will not spend money and you're making unlimited money, 10,000 naira. Facebook, Instagram ads, you feel like you're putting in $1 in and taking $2 out or $3 out. That's just for 10,000 and you can get that price anywhere. Lead generation machine, when you turn your profile into a machine that generates tons of leads and tons of sales for you on autopilot, just 20,000 naira. Email marketing, they say the fortune is in the follow-up. You get that for only 10,000 naira. Then we'll have the auto sales, the bot design, where bots will recognize on your behalf to anything. Then you get that for 10,000, and follow design, you get that for a token of 30,000 naira. Put together is just 100,000 naira, $200. Each of it is worth more than that, trust me. But then you enjoy an amazing discount, 80% discount plus additional 15% Ember extension discount, which ends in the next 24 hours. You enjoy that today only. 24 hours from this time, if you've not taken advantage, you miss that to pay higher if at all you want to. You pay only 5%, and that is 5,000 naira, that's 10 US dollars to access all these life transformation. It will change your business, it will change your life, it will change your story, you change a lot of other people's life. You're going to achieve faster than you can ever imagine. What if there's a bigger way and a better way? Let me bust your mind. What about if you can get these digital skills for free when you take immediate advantage of the recommended leverage business model? Plus, you have mentors who take you by hand and show you how to change your life through this. Because we've done it successfully. I've done it successfully. And this is only for the first 5 smart individuals that take action. You get personalized website, 1,000 US dollars, 500K. You also get advanced email marketing app, which is called Drip Campaign, 1,000 US dollars, 500K. The website is a complete e-commerce website with payment system and everything you need globally in over 50 countries. Mentorship by 7-figure earners like myself and others, and that's better at 100,000. If you are not yet making over 50,000 daily, passively, pay attention. Pay real attention to this information and do not allow your assumption or skepticism take over the future you're supposed to have. We also have diamond click system, the wisdom I told you that will attract high quality people to you. That's for 100,000 naira. So that remove all the hindrance for you. Then you have the that's for 100,000. That's 1.2 billion together. But then make it super available and affordable for everybody. You won't have to pay 1.3 million. Even though you agree with me, it is worth more than that. Check the e-commerce website, fully loaded. You see what it is, and if you know the value of the website, you can tell. The advanced email marketing, the Drip Campaign, and other things is more than worth it. But even though it's worth that, you're not going to pay that amount. But then, what about if this could do for you is to make you 100,000 naira every single month passively in the next 3 to 6 months? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be worth it? What about if this could just make you a good person? You are out of debt, you are not owing anybody for anything, and you are living an amazing life. Wouldn't that be wonderful in 2022 that you're not owing anybody like you used to do? Then abundance. Abundance, where you can have enough and extra, you have beyond what you need, so that landlord cannot embarrass you. Teachers in school cannot embarrass you. Nobody can embarrass you because you can do what you're supposed to do as when you want to do it, like you want to do it because you have abundance. How much is that worth to you? Priceless, isn't it? What about getting you fulfilled and getting you happier that you know your future is secure? Priceless. This is what these guys have done, taking advantage of this, and their life is changed. Some of them were sitting under the bridge. Some of them were bikeman before, former naval officer, former teacher. They are all multi-millionaires today because they took advantage of this leverage. Yeah, that's the number of stuff. There's a petrol attendant. So I'm business people. None of them make less than $1 million. No. And this makes tons of money, and he was just a teacher before. But decided to change his life because he checked what he was earning and his future not compatible. A lot of people today know what they are earning is not enough, but they are hoping and wishing and praying it will change. Once you see what can change it in front of you, take advantage now, and you will also change your story. For all this, you pay a token sum, not 1.3, not 1 million, not 500,000, not 100,000. You are paying a token sum of 20,600 naira, 40 US dollars. And when you are smart enough to be part of the first 5 that do this right away, then you get the digital skills for free. Masterclass, you get that for free. And that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. Take advantage of this. This is a digitalized recommended business model. You can use this for your own. If you have a business, you have an idea, you can use it for it, and you can take advantage of this done for you business model and change your life once and for all, because you have the best vehicle, that remove all the drawbacks and things, and you also have digital skills that you combine with it. That's the two best combination that gives you the amazing results you want. And you don't need to have you don't need to manufacture anything. You don't need to manufacture anything. You have business in your hands and you can build it from your phone to anywhere in the world. Why not take advantage of this immediately? Change your life and make 2022 the best year like you promised to make it to yourself. Get back to the person that gave you this link or recording, or click around the video button below or links around it. Get started. I can't wait to see you on the other side. What will make this real transformation happen? Thank you.